We find ourselves on the brink of the unimaginable. The threat of nuclear conflict, once a distant nightmare, looms closer than ever. We can't afford to bury our heads in the sand, hoping for the best. We must confront this danger head-on, equipping ourselves with the knowledge and resources to survive the unthinkable. This video is your ultimate guide to navigating the treacherous terrain of a nuclear attack. We're going to delve into the essential items you'll need, the survival strategies that could mean the difference between life and death, and the critical steps you can take right now to protect yourself and your loved ones. Remember, surviving the wild is about preparation, and in this concrete jungle, the stakes are even higher. This isn't about instilling fear, it's about empowering you with the knowledge to face the unknown. Let's get started. Out in the wild, the first step to survival is understanding your environment, your predators. The same holds true here. We're facing a different kind of beast, the devastating force of a nuclear weapon. We need to understand what we're up against. Nuclear explosions are more than just big bombs. They unleash a trifecta of threats. The blast itself, capable of leveling cities, the searing heat, igniting everything in its wake, and the invisible killer, radiation. This insidious enemy can contaminate water, food, even the very air we breathe. Knowing your risk level is paramount. Are you in a major city, a likely target? Or are you in a more remote area? Your location dictates your strategy. We're not talking about panicking. We're talking about preparation. Knowledge is your first line of defense. Just like encountering a bear in the wild, knowing how to react can be the difference between life and death. We're going to arm you with the information you need to make those life-saving decisions. In the wild, I never embark on an expedition without my trusty survival kit. It's my lifeline, packed with everything I need to endure the unexpected. In the face of a nuclear threat, your survival kit takes on even greater significance. It becomes your sanctuary, your lifeline in a world turned upside down. First things first, water. You can go without food for days, but water is essential. Aim for 1 gallon per person per day for a minimum of 2 weeks. That's your lifeline. Next, non-perishable food, canned goods, energy bars, anything that will keep you going when the shelves are empty. Now think medical supplies. We're talking beyond your basic first aid kit. Bandages, antiseptics, pain relievers are essential, but also consider potassium iodide tablets. They can help protect your thyroid from radiation exposure. Pack them in your kit, no questions asked. Finally, don't forget the essentials for shelter, communication, and sanitation. A tarp, duct tape, a battery-powered radio, a whistle, and hygiene products can mean the difference between surviving and barely getting by. Assembling your survival kit isn't about throwing things in a bag haphazardly. It's about deliberate action, thoughtful preparation. Just like packing for an expedition, every item, every ounce counts. Start with a sturdy, waterproof container. A large backpack, a duffel bag, even a plastic storage bin will do. Organize your supplies into categories: water, food, medical tools, and so on. This isn't just about neatness, it's about knowing exactly where everything is when every second counts. Storage is just as crucial. Your kit needs to be readily accessible, not buried in the back of a closet. Keep it in a cool, dry place, away from direct sunlight and extreme temperatures. Remember, this kit is useless if you can't get to it when the time comes. Finally, remember your survival kit is a living, breathing thing. Check it regularly, rotate food and water supplies, and make sure everything is in working order. This isn't a one-time task, it's about maintaining your lifeline, ensuring it's ready when you need it most. Imagine this. The sirens blare, the ground shakes, and you have minutes to react. Do you know where you're going? In the wilderness, knowing your escape routes is critical. In the face of a nuclear event, it's no different. Your evacuation plan should be as familiar to you as the back of your hand. Identify potential fallout shelters in your area, basements, underground parking garages, sturdy buildings. Map out multiple routes to reach these safe havens. Avoid highways and main roads, they'll be clogged with panic. Emergency contact information. This is your lifeline to the outside world. Have a list of family members, friends, local authorities, everyone you might need to contact. Don't rely on your phone. Write it down. Keep a copy in your survival kit, one in your car, one in your wallet. Communication is key. Establish a family meeting point in case you get separated. Choose a location outside of the immediate blast zone, a place familiar to everyone. Remember, in chaos, communication is your lifeline to reuniting with loved ones. Surviving a nuclear attack isn't just about the tangible. It's about mental fortitude, the will to live. It's about tapping into those primal instincts that kick in when the odds are stacked against you. The moment you realize a nuclear attack is imminent, seek shelter immediately. If you're caught outside, find the nearest ditch, culvert, anything to shield yourself from the initial blast. Lie face down, cover your head, and wait for the danger to pass. Once the immediate threat has subsided, remember the 3 words that could save your life. Get inside, stay tuned. Find the nearest, most secure shelter and stay put. Seal doors and windows with duct tape, plastic sheeting, whatever you can find. Stay informed. Your battery-powered radio is your lifeline to the outside world. Listen for official instructions, updates on the situation, and potential all-clear signals. Information is power. It can mean the difference between life and death. Remember, the days and weeks following a nuclear attack will be challenging, but the human spirit is resilient. By staying calm, relying on your training, and never giving up hope, you significantly increase your chances of survival. We've covered a lot of ground, from understanding the chilling reality of a nuclear attack to equipping ourselves with the tools and knowledge to survive. But knowledge without action is useless. This isn't about living in fear. It's about taking control, about empowering yourself and your loved ones. Build your survival kit. Develop your evacuation plan. Share this information with your family and friends. These aren't just tasks to check off a list. They're investments in your future, in your survival. Remember, even in the face of unimaginable adversity, the human spirit has an uncanny ability to endure. By embracing preparedness, we seize control of our destiny. We refuse to be victims of circumstance. We choose to survive.